So, you this is kind of a yelling experience, because I put them all in places I didn't want her to accidentally get the yes one. But this idea of asking the right question, why couldn't you ask the right question?
Because you set it up that way.
Why else? I mean, when you looked at this, you asked the right question. About what? About what?
Yeah, what are we talking about? What's our goal? What's our
Give a context.
Exactly, you answered that perfectly. Okay. Right, to ask the right question, we have to know what the purpose is. What's the purpose of these questions? And I'm not glad you did that just perfectly. But we need to know the purpose. And I was thinking about this. It kind of struck me to think, okay, who asked really good questions? Who was really good at asking questions? Who's the master teacher? Right, he was the master teacher. And I looked this up, and it says he asked 307 questions in the four Gospels. That's a lot of questions. And he only answered questions that were given to him. Okay, so he was asked questions 183 times, and he only answered those directly 4 times. Whenever he was asked a question, he either answered with another question, or he answered with a parable or a story. So he would never actually give the answer directly to those questions, not ever, but sometimes. And so, I thought it might be good if we could look at some of his questions and see if we can see what he's doing. What is he trying to accomplish with these questions? Okay, so the first one, there's a couple of questions that says, how many loaves do you have? And another one is, what is your name? What is he trying to accomplish with just simple questions like that?
Information is how much they have, what their name is.
Right, these are just simple,
Yeah,
direct questions. Just trying to gather some information. How can we use questions like this in our classes? Questions where we just gather information. How can we make those productive?
Oh, okay. Are you looking for? I think I was just thinking, like, when we're talking about the mentor and the relationship, like, we have to ask the questions to gather information about the mentees and what are they? Where are they? Where are they in their process? Where are they in their life? Like, what's going on? So, like, just the information gathering.
So you can use those questions to get to know the students that you're mentoring. What knowledge do they have already about a certain subject? Exactly, it's really important to use those questions.
Sometimes it just brings life to participate in a small way that needs to participate in.
Good, yes. If you can get them started answering really simple questions, then they'll be able to asking further questions. Thank you. Okay, let's look at another one. Who do you see right now? What do you think he's trying to accomplish with that?
Their perspective.
He wants to know
Who they
their
perceive him to be.
Good. Do you want to know?
The knowledge they already have.
Okay, the knowledge that we have.
He's giving him a chance to bear his testimony, and then the Holy Ghost will tell him that what he's saying is true. So he's helping him discover what he already knows and express it to make it more
Solid. Next one. He asked, what did Moses command you?
See, I remember it's like drawing a parallel. What did Moses ask, and then kind of a parallel as to what's now being asked. 'Cause I think he asked that question when he was trying to explain that by him now being there, that the Mosaic law had been fulfilled. But am I correct in when that question was asked?
Let me look it up. It's Mark 10:3, and we'll know for sure.
Because I think he asked it a couple times, but that's the one I'm thinking of is he's setting it up for the parallel that the purpose of the Mosaic Law he has fulfilled.
I think you're right. I'll just double check.
Well, maybe to help them draw their own conclusion.
Yeah, but for them to see the similitude that the Mosaic Law created. So what was the question? You said, what did Moses?
What did Moses command you?
And if they were living the law of Moses, that would have been where they were coming from, their knowledge base, their lifestyle, something they were coming from. So he was basing his answer on something kind of like that, I guess, but not really. He wasn't teaching them, but he was using something they already knew how to do.
So he was kind of following, what do they know already? And then how can we build on that? So yeah. Another one. Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me?
Look at their own intentions.
So look at your intentions.
That one might not even be answered.
What?
I said that one might not even be answered. You know what I mean? Like that question, it's more like a rhetorical question where it makes you think inwardly but not necessarily answer it.
Right, it can just be rhetorical. Lizzie?
When a mentorship involves like a mutual relationship, that it's not a transaction, it's a relationship, then the asker is establishing their own feelings and position in the relationship. Why are you persecuting me? It's not something you can say, well, 26, thanks, I'm done. This is a relationship where you're asking the other person to step up and own their part of the relationship, and sometimes that's necessary. This is how you're affecting our relationship. This is how you're affecting what we do together.
As a parent, I've asked the
I
same
didn't
question.
thought of that one.
As a parent, I've asked the same question. You're upset at me because I'm holding you accountable for doing. Why are you mad at me? Why are you persecuting me? This is what I'm supposed to do as the mother.
I'll use
So,
that with my kids next time. Why are you persecuting me?
I even kind of get so upset, and I've like made them read the family proclamation where it says the role of the mother is to. I'm like, I'm just doing my job, and it diffuses it, and it also puts, well, in that case, it put my son in that place where it's like, yeah, I made this mess. So I can see the Savior kind of doing that same thing. Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me? This is what I am here for. This is what my purpose, my mission is. Why are you upset about that?
Well, one of the things I thought about too was Paul was in this rut where he was going a certain way and was being very destructive. And I think Saul thought he knew the answers. He knew all the answers to the questions. He didn't need to ask anymore. He knew what he was doing was right. He was in that group and he was going very passionate about what he was doing. Or this one simple question, we were able to make a shift. He was able to make that shift into this positive thing. And he was just as passionate about that. All he needed was to have that shift happen.
And that one question was so powerful. Jesus didn't have to just give a big lecture, which is what we as mothers do sometimes. But one question is all it took.
Right. He was able to kind of figure that out. And yeah, sometimes questions do have a lot more in them than a whole lecture does. And they don't close with being a lecture. This one's, I'm not sure if you're going to get what I was kind of aiming at, but let's just give it a try. This was one that was not familiar to me. Maybe you guys are much better script writers than I am. But it says, who among you would say to your slave who has just come in from plowing or tending sheep in the field, come here at once and take your place at the table? Would you not rather say to him, prepare supper for me, put on your apron, serve me while I eat and drink. Later you may eat and drink. Come on, this to me kind of is like, awful. What do you think he was trying to do with that one?
So many of his questions and his teachings, I relate to being as a parent, because that's what he was doing. These were children, not necessarily in age, but in spiritual age. They were children. And I can see my children out at play, totally dirty. I've called them in for supper. Do I want them at the table eating? Well, yes. Do I not want them first to prepare themselves, go and wash their hands, maybe change clothes, and then be ready for what's going to be prepared for them? And then it will be the appropriate time for them to eat. It's not that I never wanted them at the table, but there was a process that needed to happen for them to be ready for that nourishment. And that's kind of how I heard that question be phrased.
So, they need to prepare to do that.
There are needful things in order to receive what is prepared.
Anybody else?
I see that as the Lord's making an analogy for them to help them understand the relationship He has with them. If you have servants, this is what they do. Are you not my servants? This is what you do. So don't balk when things are uncomfortable, or you would like to rest, and you don't get to. And he's not being unkind about it. It's not saying, well, sorry, send it out, kids. I asked you to go preach. Well, go preach. There is kindness in this story, but also this is our relationship. Your relationship with me is a servant to a master, and that's appropriate. It's appropriate for you to be doing what you're doing, and for me to ask you these things. And so it's a kind way to teach the relationship and to teach responsibility, and sometimes to teach information.
When I read this story, I was just like, that was really mean. Why didn't you let them come and eat dinner? But we have to sometimes realize our role. I think Missy talked about our kids doing hard things. Being a servant was a hard thing. I worked all day and they had to come in for dinner. And we can do that with our kids as mentors. The other thing I just brought up with this wasn't an easy one to figure out. I went with commentary, but this is me. And so I kind of cheated a bit. This is a kind of a question that probably if you did it with the kids would probably take a long time to pull out and be a lot of discussion. It's kind of hard. These hard things and really having to think and so forth. And I'm done. Did I make it so we finished on time?
Oh, you're good. Thank you, Leslie.